Hello and welcome, D to the R here. Following on from my previous video by the lake of HIMLEY Hall, now approached HIMLEY Hall itself, and I'll be having a little wander around here. I will put in a couple of photos I've just took. I had a swan befriend me as I was taking pictures on one of the pens just by the lake over there of the geese and ducks, and he came right up close, literally just in front of me, which was so beautiful. So I took 2 or 3 pictures and then left him to enjoy the glorious weather on the lake. Such beautiful animals, and we've got an array of pink, almost white with a pink tinge, just to say blossom, just in front of the house, HIMLEY Hall. I keep calling it house, it's a giant hall. And that area there was where we had photos took just after we got married. And you got some daffodils coming through. I'll add the pictures of the swan now. Also added some of the pictures of the geese and ducks I took. I hope you all enjoy them. So I'll get some footage of the beautiful daffodils, and then I'm going to walk round, and I should come out over that way. I'm not sure if you can actually walk on this part of the land. I don't think you can, even though there is steps and stuff. I don't think you can actually walk because it is gated off up by the house. I'll show you that when I get round there. And as I was saying, there's no entry onto this area, which is nice because you can't go on there, so the plants can grow and they're not disturbed, unless it's by wildlife, of course. But it is beautiful. And there's a little entrenchment I'm just walking in at the moment. I'm not sure what this was used for, whether it was used as for water or just for transporting goods. I'm not sure. It almost feels like a bit of a moat, but it could have been. There is water over that way, I'll show you in a moment. Welcome to HIMLEY Hall. Wonder how old that lamppost is. So I've completed my trek along the entrenchment, and it's brought me out just by the privet area. There's a lovely array of daffodils stretching quite a lot. There's thousands of them, and I'm sure when they're all in blossom it will look beautiful. So over here is the water I was telling you about. almost like a little brook or a little stream, and we'll take a seat on this bench. I've gone back to using freehand rather than using my stand. So we're just at HIMLEY. I'm going to sit on one of these lovely memorial benches. Oh, and we're just going to admire. Look at this, this is beautiful. If I just zoom out a touch as well, get more in the frame. On a beautiful day. What more could you ask for? It is beautiful. I said in my video that I did earlier when I was walking around by the lake that not being here since 2023, and I've just forgot just how wonderful and splendid the place is. I'm glad I've decided to come and just have a casual stroll around, do a little bit of filming, show you what the sights are. We've got a drainage system here. I was just sat on that bench just there. There is tea, coffee and a little cake shop in here, and there is a play area the opposite side of the house. So there, the woodland play area. If you've got little ones, and unfortunately there is people sitting on benches, so we'll have to pause filming for a moment. But look at the array of colour and flowers that we have here. Ah, it's beautiful. Such beauty. So I will pause filming and I'll be back shortly. So I've just grabbed myself a takeaway cup of tea, chocolate pecan brownie, and that is my view. Just here, I will be walking along that way shortly. And I thought I'd have me a little bite to eat first. So I've moved away from the bench. It was freezing cold. A little, I think there were blue tip birds. I'm not sure though. So I've moved away from the bench, as I was saying, and the wind picked up and I spilt a little bit of tea. But I'm still alright. I've took that spoon from the little canteen area. I will return it. Just thought I'd bring you the lovely blossom on these flowers. Look at this. So this would have been where we had our photos taken when we got married on that beautiful November day, and it is nice to come back. It was beautiful, and it still is beautiful, to be honest. Clear sky. We didn't have this kind of blossom on the trees. I think it would have made for a beautiful photo. I mean, if you used to get married today with this kind of blossom on the tree, it would be wonderful. And I know, I think it was one of those windows over there, or one of those windows over there. You can get in and out of the window. It actually opens up from the inside. But I think I've lost my bearings a little bit. I think it was one of those windows over there by the bench. So yes, this is where we had our photos taken, and that is the view. It is beautiful. I don't want to go too far up that way. I'm going to stay generally local to this area just here. And I've just noticed the benches as well. We've got some little benches just here, and I'm sure there's a few just up there that you can sit down on. Plus you've got the wooden ones where I was just sat. I had my chocolate pecan brownie, very nice. First time having a pecan brownie before. I hope I'm saying pecan right, or is it pecan? I ain't sure. And these are the gates just there. You cannot get through, and you're not allowed on this land anyway. Although there is chalk markings on the field, so whether that is used for bowls, I would assume, maybe tennis, badminton, I'm not 100%. And that is HIMLEY in all its glory on a beautiful Friday afternoon. So I'm going to end the video. It is a short one, but there's quite a few people with families situated around the area, so it's proving a little tricky to walk around with the camera freely, but I've enjoyed myself, and the cup of tea is beautiful. So I'm going to finish my tea, take a spoon back, and then head home. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all again soon.